Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I had someone ask me a question about my training routine because I put my routine up, I think yesterday morning, up on the fan page, just to give an idea of what my training looks like for a week. And someone told me, hey, that looks really a lot like power building, the old school type power building, which I know you've mentioned in the past you're a fan of. And how does that differ from like the athletic aesthetics like Candido and Omar Isuf and these guys talk about? Well, let me talk about that for a minute. Yeah, I am essentially doing power building right now. And I don't think there's a big difference between what they're calling athletic aesthetics and power building. And power building is basically the way your more old school powerlifters used to train. Their primary work was based all around getting stronger on their big three lifts or their competitive lifts. And because most of them did actually want to, there was kind of a big overlap between bodybuilding and powerlifting back then. The majority of people competed in both, who competed in one or the other. It was just really, really common. Or at least had some competitive experience in both. And so basically power building is in coming back behind your power work and doing your work to bring up weak points, such as if your biceps are lagging, they would come in and, do barbell curls and concentration curls. If their side delt was lagging, they might throw in more behind the neck press and more side laterals with a dumbbell. Things like that. It's essentially building your strength base and focusing purely upon strength with the majority of your workout, or at least the first half to 2/3 of your training session, and then coming behind it and saying, okay, I need to have a more balanced physique, so then what do I need to do to bring up weak points that aren't being fully addressed by my power work? And then doing that. And that's essentially what I've started doing more of now. And people are going, oh, you can't cave to the aesthetics crowd. It's not about caving to the aesthetics crowd. It's the fact of the matter is, I personally don't actually care about aesthetics. But I am running a YouTube channel here. I care about my outreach. I care about the viewers. I care about helping people reach their goals, their results. I am essentially the shop front for this channel. So for me, if I don't bring up those weak points, like my biceps and the side head of my delts and my traps and these other things, if I don't bring these things up as I lean out, I'm not being a very good shop front for this channel. My outreach isn't as big. Less people are going to have access to my information because I don't look how they think that I should look. And if I do this, it's also a good experiment to show people that this is a workable method. Tons and tons of people who are far better than me as far as their results have done this successfully. It's been done by drug-free guys. It's been done by enhanced guys. This is a very old school method. It's been around a long time. It's very successful. So for those who don't really understand what is meant by power building, power building means that you do primarily power or strength work as your primary training stimulus, and then you go behind it and do bodybuilding type work to make sure that your physique balances back out and you still have a bodybuilder type look to your physique instead of purely looking like a power lifter because you're doing exclusively the power training. And it's not to be confused with people who are doing mixed phase training or conjugate type training, which people are trying to brand power hypertrophy, and I fucking hate that term. But that is a different approach, and it's not quite the same thing. Alright guys, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time. But let me give you guys a bicep shot before I go. Oh.